So at this point, we are passing 8,000 feet. We are trying to map out where the wave is using our sight reference of the clouds and terrain and the clear nav display. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out part 1 of this flight. Bird uses Brain to find wave linked in the description below.
Pushing 9,000 feet. I think that's the highest I've been with you.
Really?
Yeah, I think 9,000 is the highest I've been.
Here, you take the controls.
Yes, sir.
Your controls.
My controls, sir.
Your controls. Back around to the left, I think. Hey, you broke your altitude record, huh?
Yeah.
We are now passing 9,000 feet. We will keep heading in the same direction, so long as we are still climbing well. You can tell we really have contacted the wave now. In the previous video, it took us a long time to even climb 1,000 feet. When we get to the end of a long stretch of a climb, we will do a reversing turn back into the wind.
We're just rocketing up. It's been 500 feet in like
just like
15
a couple minutes.
seconds.
yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah, if we could find like the good stuff, it really we climb a lot quicker.
Yeah.
You can see where the thermals are actually.
Where?
The ones clouds that are going up further than the others. Those are all where the thermals
That's where it's
are.
all pushed up?
Yep.
Huh.
You really
Wow.
get a glimpse of the boundary layer and.
Beautiful up here.
Probably back around to the right.
Sure.
think that's a good idea to go left a little bit.
On the head.
This is where a little bit of the thicker green line is. And so now we're kind of going by what the computer says rather than the clouds themselves.
Well,
So
yeah.
we're kind of off the clouds.
Yeah.
But it's good, it's getting better.
I mean, we're at 10,000 feet, so.
Passing 10,000 about east of Three Sisters.
For those of you just joining us, we are just passing 10,000 feet in Mountain Wave lift out of Williams Soaring Center.
Yeah, just ahead. It looks like the line's getting a little thicker on our...
Well, traffic 54 Lima is on a 4516 Williams.
You're kind of flying around with a little bit of right rudder. I want you to use a little left rudder and a little right stick. Just a teeny bit. You really get that yaw string as straight as possible. Alright, we found a good line here. Look at a point out there and don't change your heading at all. Fly straight. We just changed like 20 degrees, but it's working in our favor. But I don't think it was intentional. Excuse me. Straighten that string out. Or I'm gonna fly. Little right stick, just a little bit, just a teeny bit. And let's go directly north, I think.
What, that way?
Yep. Kind of like directly, almost, see, look straight down. See the direction of these small ridges?
Right here?
Yeah, yeah, keep going out, like right about,
Yeah?
maybe here, yeah. Actually, yeah, and we'll slowly get closer to the cloud to our right. How about that?
Okay, I just gotta crowd into it?
Yeah, kind of do a little search for it. You're cross controlling, okay? Let me show you what you're doing. My controls. So the yaw string's kind of like this, okay? And so we gotta either use left rudder to straighten the yaw string, but if I just do that, now I'm turning. So you gotta do opposite of both. Okay, so let's say the yaw string's out like this. I have to a little bit of left rudder to straighten it out, but then a little bit of right stick. And what's happening is you're straightening out with the rudder, but we're then starting to turn.
Yeah.
And we don't want to turn. Look how fast we're going up now, actually. 500 feet a minute. We found a really good spot. It's getting cold.
A little bit.
Let's see, okay, it's still going good.
Please drive Remy Mike on 4516, please.
Take another video maybe, or pictures or something.
Yes, sir.
Even, you know, it'd be good to take a picture or video of the variometer. That's like a common thing.
Right here?
I got a, 5,000 views from showing a picture of the airspeed indicator and the ground speed and the ground.
So the altitude stuff is great. Whoa, wait, this is cool view.
What's that?
It's a cool view.
What?
I'm just cool view. I'm gonna take
Yeah.
one more picture.
Yeah. Okay, how high can we go, you know?
15,000, right?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can be at 12.5 to 14 for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so
Before we start
we're
getting
about to
low?
be at 12.5.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna start a timer when we get there. I still got it.
Alright.
We're gonna start a timer 12:05. So by 12:35, if we're not down below 12,500, we gotta get below 12,500.
Yes, sir.
Okay, straight ahead. Your controls. Your controls.
Now you can feel that crisp air.
I just want to say thank you to all my viewers. This last video got a tremendous amount of reception, whether it was positive or negative comments. These are the things that give us the chance to learn and continually grow. And now might be a good time to say we are reaching 14,000 feet. This is the max we can really go.
All right.
So as we are reaching 14,000, let's go ahead and speed up to about 70 knots.
Yes, sir.
And all right.
Okay.
Well, on behalf of my student Andrew Marchica and myself, Birdbrain, we'd both like to say thank you for viewing our videos. The last video had so much reception, whether it was positive or negative, and we both just want to say this gives us good time to reflect and improve on our skills, both as a student, as an instructor. Today, we managed to go 3,000 feet up to 14,000 feet and transition from thermal lift into wave lift. We are now above the clouds at the maximum altitude that we can go without oxygen. Andrew, how old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
16 years old. So 16 means you can now fly by yourself and even get your license.
Yes, sir.
But 2 years ago, at 14 years old, you'd have been able to do something like this by yourself. Solo student, without the instructor in the plane, with the proper training. So, to all the future viewers, let's look into getting our glider licenses and have these kinds of experiences. They're amazing. Well, all right, where is home base, huh?
Right behind us.
Okay, my controls for a moment.
Your control, sir.
Okay, what we want to find out now is just how much wind there is out here, okay?
Alright.
And we want to figure out which direction it's coming from. So, the way we do that is we're going to do a nice constant bank circle, constant airspeed, in our Clear Nav Vario. Shout out to Clear Nav Instruments. We got a really nice instrument package up in this glider here. It will tell us on our screen, the bottom left corner. Why don't you do me a favor and hit left arrow on your Clear Nav Vario twice. All right, so if you look at the Clear Nav Vario in that bottom left hand corner, we can see that we have wind 238 degrees at 31 knots. So we're gonna do an experiment and we're gonna point ourselves directly into the wind and see what kind of ground speed we can achieve. We're looking for low ground speed today. Once we get directly into the wind and slow down, we're gonna look outside the glider and just see how little ground speed we're tracking. So here we are, 28 knots. I have the controls. Okay. 28 knots wind speed directly into the wind. In that last turn, I was looking around, we were clearing our turns. We're gonna do one more clear for the community, just to let them know that we are in fact clearing our turns. Looking down behind the wing, horizon level, anywhere where traffic may come from today. Technically, just flying slow, minimum sync doesn't require a clear, but we might actually end up stalling the aircraft, so we're covering the bases. All right, here we are, turning into the wind, and we'll slow down as much as we can. Bottom center of your big screen shows us the ground speed. So how much ground speed do we see in there, Andrew?
31?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Where's the bottom center? This is big screen, or this right here?
Bottom center
32?
big screen. It says ground speed on it.
Where?
18 knots.
I tried to save enough battery, but as we got back to the airport, the camera had died. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Let's get this channel off the ground.
Alright, go straight ahead, we'll keep your spoilers, but go straight kind of towards the barns. This is something you don't see in the glider all the time, throwing away altitude. But man, we had such a good flight.
That was a super good run. That was one of the best soaring I've done with you. That was pretty good.